lakad matatag!
Normally,
you are dealing with a Naga Siren, you do need those magical AoEs. But it looks like Vessuwan, they are gonna lane things way differently. They say instead of going for favor of Atlantis, Ponyo, he could be dying to the Pudge. One more hit's gonna do it. Pudge trying to catch up to him, already lifting the cleaver in anticipation of a nice little meal, but Ponyo, is he gonna be fine? One more second, hook is available, and first blood. Yeah, that's exactly it's going, because, like I said during the draft, this is the type of team matchup who have a bit of a history together, and looking at TNT, ooh, he is barely not gonna survive that actually. Holy crap, one right click from Ponyo does just enough damage, and it's still dead, with like 1 or 2 health in the minus, due to a high roll. But I think more often than not the Pudge would have lived there. Now Ponyo, he goes down for that one. So they are gonna get a return kill, and all of these traits of course enable Pudge to have a ton of flash heaps. Lionex could now be in trouble as he does get lifted back. Pangolier doing an excellent job body blocking him in, and yeah, it looks like this Jakiro is not gonna be able to juke it out. He is just gonna get stabbed over and over in both side lanes. Have quieted down enough. As I say, that Lionex is gonna get gone on again. Okay, we're gonna see if Jakiro is gonna survive here. It doesn't look like it, since once again the Pangolier, he is a real old school Dota player from the looks of it, having mastered these body blocks. Morph is gonna get a return kill on the Rubik for that. I think you still don't mind as WS. Yeah, he's just gonna get himself out of there. Him being so deceptively tanky, sure, you can get stun locked up as the Pango and just get killed before you get the shield goes out. Now on mid lane, Disruptor almost gonna die. Fairy Fire is gonna keep him alive a little while longer. And Tusk with the tag team, slowing down Boom Buoy's advance. Mirana zoned out of there with the Disruptor still alive. Disruptor could be looking for a cheeky glimpse. Tusk finds the Ice Shards, but it looks like Tusk is gonna die for that one. Hero on the backlines manages to freeze up the Rubik to prevent the Mirana from going down. Vivi comfortably tanking the tower, and standard cookie cutter meta build. Pangolier though, he gets caught with an Ice Path, and Adept Strike dealing so much damage means he is gonna go down. Lionex will get the kill with the tons of magical damage over time, but I don't think the Morphling minds too much. He's fine, he just... Although Vessuwan, they do not want this game to be exciting. They want it to be slow and methodical, which really benefits their playstyle. Because Atlantis, once they become the ones who dictate the pace of the game, they're a dangerous team to behold. However, with their Rubik and their Mirana taken out right off that Disruptor.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Cutesy little smoke, and it will find the Tusk. Nicely played. Yeah, that was the tiny Blink Dagger reveal. And I gotta give it to Vessuwan. It may not be exciting to watch, but it is a very smart move to just smoke up and go for the valuable kills, go for the valuable game. Together with the Rubik, just lifting one after another out of position. Now instead, oof, holy crap, we saw that, we all saw that. You guys cannot blame me if this happens again and I miss the kill. That was full agility Morphling though, but he got nuked for so much damage by this Rubik, and Rubik is gonna do the same thing to the Jakiro. Now TNT frontlining, and Pudge, not the hero you want to let frontline, is gonna dismember the Tusk, but thanks to the Rolling Thunder, everybody should be fine getting out, right? Pangolier wanted that rune and he gets hooked for the attempt to secure it. That's a long time without the shield crash, and that means he's gonna go down. I was afraid when I saw the draft how the Morph was gonna deal with the Naga Siren, how you were gonna muster enough AoE to really get that to work. However, this Morph has done really well for himself. Now he gets moved down, started the fight. That's not excellent for Vessuwan. They will trade him away for Flash Heat though, and that means answer the Naga Siren just yet. Mirana gets ran down by the Pangolier, and Pudge gets caught out with the Disruptor ultimate. Pudge a very hard hero to kill off. TNT down 1/3, 1/4 self. Going for the hook back. However, he's just gonna die. Naga Siren comes in, Patch is dead, and that means Atlantis, they could now potentially look for more. Mirana ultimate setting up an avalanche toss into arrow onto the Tusk and Mangaros. He is there, he is fed. He's looking for a revenge kill. Tiny may not be the best revenge kill, but with a lift preventing him from attacking back, he's still gonna go down. Ooh. Atlantis. Ooh, they end up getting engaged on. Avalanche toss the arrow and a hook for good measure. Make sure Touch is the one getting himself a flashy. A nice disrupt ultimate, keeping everybody locked down. The rod is still chipping away at everyone. He's so quickly tanking the Naga Siren. Gets dismembered, and without Illus, when you're getting dismembered. Ouch. Double kill for the Patch. Really get in. Maybe twice, and even if you use up 2 leap charges, he's dead next to your team fight. And you press all of your big auras at once and your team just gets such a huge edge. Morphling gets right click down, gets all his mana burned up, and that will be the Aegis. Pangolier swap nothing out of there. Tiny though will kill off the Disruptor with the BKB, still having a very long duration to itself. Pangolier rolling Thunder up, however, has to just roll himself out of there. The arrow will connect on the Pangolier, but no stun, and he's still gonna go down. Just gonna try and survive by not even being there to kill. However, Naga Siren is still gonna be gone on Mangaros. The real one does not get found, and with that Bloodthorn is gonna get 1 kill instead. Now Mangaros gets gotten out from the Disruptor ultimate, but that is KNP with BKB. Morph dealing so much damage, and he sets up the Disruptor, putting him right into that Patch hook. Double kill for KNP, and this Morphling, he is still a little bit too hard to fight into. Naga Siren, she may deal a ton of damage, she may be a very badass hero. He doesn't have a shard yet though. That means Morphling can still very much die if you just unlock him up. But instead he turns into the Naga Siren. And could it be a battle of the Nagas? Ooh, they're gonna go in on the Patch, try to jump the Naga from behind, rolling Thunder onto 3 people, doing a lot of work. Hero there with an Ice Path though, it's never getting cancelled, and Patch is gonna be his first fall, thanks to a Walrus Punch. Morphling now has to get himself out. This Morphling, he is extremely valuable. Ice Charge blocking him in, and a lift to follow things up. No more mana on the Morphling now. KNP, is he actually gonna die here? Nope. He does manage to stick and wait for him away, but gets blitzed back at Morphling. Holy crap, that took so much, and the Morph, he kept trying to juke away to find an escape, but they do finally kill off the Morphling, and they will get Lion next as a bonus kill there. Favorite Atlantis. You can see Atlantis, they try to take big team fights from minute number 1. They try to be really aggressive. Oof, if you lose your Pangolier like that though, just getting picked off, that's not great, and in comes everyone. Wanted to run at the Roach Pit. Naga Siren kept alive by a 4-step. Gets tossed back by the Tiny though onto the Morphling. Morphling, he finds the real Naga Siren, and it's gonna hit her even during her ultimate because that BKB is ready. Now Morph gets 2-man Disruptor ultimate for his impudence though. And Mangaros will be the first to die, but not until Morphling is dead as well. Patch gets Walrus kickback, and it doesn't change the fact that your Tusk is locked out of position. Tusk. Naga Siren. Gonna find a nice angle on that ultimate. However, even with the Disruptor ultimate on the Morphling, Tiny's there with BKB, punching Naga Siren in the face, and Mangaros is just gonna go down with Morph's BKB, still active Morphling, now running after Ponyo. Ponyo, look at that, he took half his health in 1 Morphling crit. Nice 2-man Ice Path, keeping them at bay, but Ponyo is gonna be found by the Morph, and now the Rax at tier 3 tower can get ran at. Into BB's skill, that this Tiny, you know, it pulled through, it never fell off, and if you can just reliably pick the Tiny and you know it's gonna come online, then that's a testament to your mid laner for sure. And it looks like the tier 4s are actually being hit, and Vessuwan, they just want to end this in one fell move. Make sure that once Naga Siren is back over 10 seconds, they are not going to abuse her Illus for that really strong high ground defense. The Ancient just getting struck down with how much building damage they do. It's actually just going to be GG. Pangolier this time around, he does get the shield crash out, but the Ancient is just gonna fall. They tend to just run down everyone. However, Vessuwan, they will last pick a Huskar. Okay, well, on paper that's a huge Slark counter. It's a huge Ember Spirit counter. Oh, and it looks like my bad on missing that one. But Silencer got caught with a Mirana arrow and then with the Brood Mother. Insatiable Hunger getting gonna be off. Your game is essentially gonna be over because there's already a 1k gold lead for the side of Vessuwan. And their laning stage is really, really strong unless they get killed off a few times. Boomboy able to gladly take the trade with the Silencer. And Brood Mother doesn't even need the Insatiable Hunger. Laning stage, however, this Brood Mother is actually getting a lot more fat than she should. While Mango Rose is kind of struggling for that. It's already over on the top lane. Avalanche Toss plus all of Jakiro's damage getting thrown at WS. And that is gonna be enough to go for that kill. Tiny's nuke damage. This 4 intelligence difference on this bottom lane being missed. Honestly, it kind of triggers me to see Silence not putting one value point in the Glaive of Wisdom. I get the lane is hard, you kind of want the momentum, and with the Ember Spirit gank, it's gonna be a kill on Lionex. I think only the Lionex from the looks of it, as Huskar is in there as well. And Visage will die as Grave Bestow couldn't reach it in time. Ayat will be the next kill, and Ember Spirit does finally finish off BB. But at what cost? That's BB getting himself a double kill. And Wonder Boy just sits there like, okay, okay. We're trying to get things back under control, guys. Smoke up. This is gonna get caught on the top. And it looks like on bottom lane, Brood Mother could be caught here. It's gonna send the spiders to scout. With Tiny leading the charge. And guess what? Tiny has a Blink Dagger. That's secret new meta strat. Well, Silencer is gonna go on down. Boomboy able to survive. Tiny not quite gonna be as lucky. Now Boomboy is gonna be chopped down by the Ember Spirit. The fight actually not looking that horrible for the side of Atlantis. Brood Mother will kill up WS though on the Visage. And now Slark trying to man fight Huskar. Can he do it with a Snowball coming in to help out? Yes, he can. And that means Brood Mother is gonna be the next one. Slark now got 4 points of permanent agility going for himself, and Ember Spirit chases for more. Once Lionex. Slark gonna come through there. Doesn't have a gap closer yet. And he gets 3 with the Ice Path. Lionex getting himself away with a beautiful play. Potential prevails. And, you know, Avalanche Toss into Arrow as well. But you cannot Avalanche Toss if you're silenced. And that means Jakiro is gonna go on down. Mirana is gonna go on down. BB, low health. Hitting Tusk. One more spear. Okay. Tusk probably still gonna burn out. WS dishing out so much damage to BB though. And that is gonna be Tusk traded for the Visage. And not for the Visage, for the Tiny. Goes down to the Slark. Okay. Wait, did he? Yeah, he did steal a Jin. Being one of the bottom of the carries to being the very top of them. Roshan gets contested by Vessuwan, however Atlantis, they scout it out perfectly. Slayer Fist comes on into the Roche Pit. Ice Shards and the Familiars in position. Snowball follow up BB with the Master's Arm, but his arm this says Ember Spirit. Slayer Fist through 4 heroes. 3 of them dying. Visage got 1, Ember got 1, and Slark got 1. Each of the carries getting 1 kill for themselves, and now they will get a bonus kill on that Roshan. People, they get mad at it. Even if I max the curse or whatever after. Silencer. Well, I mean, now it doesn't matter that you don't have the Glaives, because if you die, no intelligence to be stolen. Visage takes a ton of burning spears to the face. And, well, Soul Assumption is there on the Huskar, but Huskar, he's just gonna kill one. He's gonna kill the other. BB. He's got space, and without Ember Spirit there. Over on top lane, Tiny is gonna get caught by the Slark. Hit after hit after hit. And that's another point of agility going the way. Broodmother will be caught, will be snowballed down. Global Silence comes out to make sure there is no counterplay, no rotation. But Broodmother, thanks to the load absorb, she survives. Now actually Viz is gonna get turned on by the Huskar. In comes the Ember Spirit to deliver some damage, some much needed damage at that. But Huskar with the BKB is gonna survive through most of that. Mango Rose trying to tank up, but even in the ultimate, the damage over time was already too much. Now Visage gets killed off. Atlantis, they decided to initiate head-on on the mid lane there. And everyone's so grouped up from UD Vessuwan. However, without vision, there's not going to be punishment for it. Tusk with the snowball, dodging the avalanche plus arrow combo. Now instead Stark going onto the Jakiro. Jakiro goes down, buys back immediately because Markiplier is still available. Markiplier really important for this fight. But now KNP gets caught. That's safe lane Tiny. Not really able to play the way he wants. Slark gets disarmed. Once the Broodmother is going to get the agility from that one. And now it's time to go after the Huskar. Huskar, thanks to the BKB and a nice ice trap, gonna be fine. This Jakiro buyback paying off, saving at least one life. The support doing their due diligence. However, Jakiro is still gonna be caught by the Slark. And look at this damage. When it comes to killing supports, he's already starting to hit hard. Just a little bit of, well, I say a little once he gets the second of timing. Because right now with the BKB, sure, Huskar is annoying, but it's not like BKB does a lot against Slark. And Assault Curse, well, it reduces kill time. It will just allow Slark to steal more attributes. Speaking of his stealing attributes, he's gonna run down 2 supports at once. And that's gonna be Lionx dead, as well as Boom Booey following him into death. And not just those two, Broodmother will be the third. Wonder Boy. That's what I mean, his Ember Spirit is right. So yeah, he gets himself back to base, refills all of that mana pool to make sure he has the burst that he can. Now, in comes the proper kick onto the Tusk and Huskar, I mean. And Huskar, he may be a hard target, but not that hard with a Skull Basher. With the Global Silence, everybody is zoned back for the time being. Silencer will still die for that. Ember Spirit will stay fist, so dealing way too much damage together with Mango Rose. Mango Rose jumps forward. Dark Pact's out. Needs to get a little bit of health regen. That turns on the Tiny, and the greed is gonna be Slark's demise. Visage trying to kite out of there. Nice there, fist once again. Just got so much damage. Ember Spirit with Visage actually finished off the kill on KNP. Visage may die for that. It's gonna die for that. This Tiny core is still so build you're going for. But if you're not opting for something like the Butterfly, then you do need another source of attack speed. Tiny. Ooh, that was the full 3 spell new combo. And a Mirana ultimate afterwards to get themselves out. I mean, that is a bit of commitment for the Tusk, but Tusk, he's just wait a second. In comes Tusk with a Walrus Punch and kick back onto the Broodmother. Broodmother taking so much damage with the familiars there. Ember Spirit comes on in, double Remnant, Slay of Fist, making sure the Brood is down. Tusk, Huskar, I mean, still a hard target with BKB. No Skull Bash coming through for the Slark. Slark now starts hitting into the Tiny, and now he bashes. But that means Huskar is gonna kill him off. BB having so much impact here. Broodmother immediately dies back, comes back in, meaning they will have another kill onto that Visage. And Atlantis, did they just really lose this series? Well, they haven't lost yet. Can they close out the game? It is only a 2k gold lead for them. This game, it really revolves more around the objectives, around getting a lane of Rex or 2. With the Jakiro and the Tiny, the push is quite significant. Tiny gets tossed back, presses BKB, and will get his own toss forward. Global Silence comes on out, hoping to punish UD Vessuwan on the retreat, but guess what? Huskar, he is too good of a frontliner now. A smoke comes on out, but it is going to be 1 lane of Rex. And you can see that 2k gold lead, it's turned into a 9k gold lead. May change though, with Huskar being thrown back, having the Aegis. He's not the target you want, meaning at least 2 more are gonna drop. Now Slark is back, and let's see if Slark can still make a comeback happen. Nope, as his Visage will be caught instead. He is gonna be the only one alive in 1v5. That is too much for you to take. Atlantis, don't tell me they came so close this game number 2. I was... Like, I thought Slark had bye, because when I saw he didn't, I was so afraid they had lost this game, and indeed Slark, he comes back from the dead just a second too late to def 1v5 here, and... Well... Such a promising series, and some amazing Dota too. It ends in an anticlimactic way, but it looks like Vessuwan, they have finished out the perfect strategy to continue.